Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Curious Expedition with Zebu Nation. And when last we left off, we had kind of an unsuccessful expedition. We lost a few members of our party. We had to leave some behind for their, penchant towards cannibalism, which reared its ugly head again. So let's go on. Let's see if we can have a little bit more positive adventure here. So what are we looking at? What are our options? We can go to Mexico here, the Strange Jungle. I almost said the Strangle Jungle. It's a strange jungle. Some interesting things there. Contains a buried golden pyramid. Does that mean we'll need shovels to find it? The Golden Desert contains a buried golden pyramid as well. Or the Forgotten Arctic. A golden pyramid can be found in this region. I think I'm going to go to the Strange Jungle and see what we can do here. Early that morning, I hurried to the harbor. We had little time before the ship would be ready, so I took some pleasure in envisaging my name in the newspapers. The collector was eager to set eyes on which instrument we had brought back with us. I guess we'll hand over the drums. The drums were helpful. They give you like a little sanity boost, but they also attract animals to you, so they had a bit of a drawback as well. So I'll hand them over and get the reward. He purchased the drums from us. The collector was eager to set eyes on which instruments we brought back with us. So I guess we could have sold him 2 instruments. We could have handed over the horned flute as well, but we didn't buy that, I think, or maybe we didn't use it. I don't know why it's giving us the option, but not, it's showing us the horn flute, but not giving us the option to give it to him, so I guess we don't have it. We've got a lot of funds right now, 325, so we are down to, we've got our donkey, Mr. Blake, we've got our diplomat, James Sterling, and we have Isabella Bird, so we need to recruit some more people. Let's see. The collector seemed delighted with what we had sold him. Together with his newly purchased goods, he moved on from the harbor in high spirits. A scientist approached me this morning with a request. He told me about a mystery box that was buried somewhere in the area we were traveling to. He promised to reward us greatly if we brought it back to him. Sure. Okay. +1 scientist map. Okay, so got to figure out how to use these maps. I think I figured out, but I'm not quite sure. I've never used one successfully, so we'll see if that works. He nodded gratefully and wished us well. Before his departure, he warned us not to open the box. All right, don't open the box. My past expedition had been quite successful, and I felt I was soon to see my face on that statue. My reputation preceded me, attracting a few enterprising folks to my cause. Who did I want to recruit? So we've got Samura Aswad the Bedouin. This guy looks pretty good. He's got toughness. He's only got 1 capacity. He's got 3 loyalty. Desert expert. Reveals nearby oasis. So that could help us traversing the desert. Brother Oliver the missionary. Only 4 toughness. Only 2 loyalty. We can stay at missions for free. He's got a strong mind, so +10 max sanity. But he's a racist, is prejudiced against, and shows aggressive behavior towards members of other race or cultural heritage. That's not really what we're looking for on this mission. We already had, a sexist we had to get rid of. So let's bring in Sumra Aswad, the Bedouin. There we go. It's good to have some fine desert folk with you. All right, let's purchase some equipment. We got stuff we need to get rid of, honestly. We got shovels, we got rope. We got this metal cube, we got our sextant. Maybe we don't need much. I guess we could use some chocolate. 225 for all that chocolate. No. Oh, that's how much we got left. All right, all right. So we started with 325. So it cost us 100 for that chocolate. I guess. Bullets. We got rope. We got shovels. We got everything. The only thing we don't have is machetes. So, okay, we'll buy that. I rejoiced as the vessel was prepared for departure, but first we want to improve our animal. A master crafter of saddles offered to improve the carrying capacity of any of our animals. Her high-quality work demanded a high price, but we could surely use the additional crate. So +2 capacity for Mr. Blake. That will help us out a lot. -100 funds. I was more than happy to invest in improving the capacity of Mr. Blake, while a while later his pack saddle was improved and allowed to pack an additional crate. All right. So the artisan branded the finished item with their respected mark and offered additional improvements if I was willing to spend the coin. We've got 100 left. Don't really need more equipment, but we do need more carrying capacity. It's just one of the things that we've had difficulties with. So let's take a look here. A pack saddle artisan offered to improve. Her work was quite pricey. So apparently I can't afford the second one. The first one was 100. I don't know how much the second one was. Anyway, maybe we're all out of carrying capacity anyway. Extra capacity 2. Maybe that's as high as he can get. So anyway, let's set sail. Let's go. Expedition 4. So we've only got 2 expeditions left after this, if we survive all of the expeditions. You get 6 expeditions to try and get your name on the statue and become the greatest explorer in the world. All right, we've got lots of question marks right around here. That's good. You can see lots of cool stuff. Alright, so the open seas were glorious to sail upon, and I was somewhat sad when we arrived at our expedition area. We had arrived and it was time to sally forth. Let's access the ship's storage. Alright, so we cleared out the ship's storage, so that's good. We can get rid of a lot of this stuff. We don't need dynamite. Well, we could use maybe the climbing equipment. Animal tooth, good for trading. Rope, we don't need the water. Don't need the metal cube. 1, 2, 3. There's so many things. Let's see, let's leave the rope behind. We're going to need the shovels because there's lots of buried stuff we got to look for. We got to look, I think the temple was buried. And also the thing we're looking for on the map is also buried. We're going to need the machete. Need those things. Need the torch. We don't need all the torches, though. Animal tooth can be traded, so we'll look to trade those as soon as we can. And then, of course, the chocolate. So that'll leave us with 2 open spaces. All right. I insisted we secured the best possible tools for the quest that faced us. Careful preparation would be critical to our trek. However, I could not shake the feeling that the captain wanted me to leave post-haste. Righty-o, let us leave then. Begin the expedition. So we have a question mark. Let's see. Look at our compass is doing the old 360 there, so it could be anywhere. North, south, east, west. So I guess we'll go to the closest one. Cut our way through the jungle there. And we find our first village. That's good. This evening we reached a village. The villagers seemed to be a shamanistic group. As we arrived, the whole village were bowed before a mysterious-looking idol. We tried not to disturb these rites while we unpacked our crates. A particular stone idol stood proudly in the heart of the village. The villagers seemed very happy about our appearance and welcomed us with open arms. All right, let's trade with these guys. So we got our money here. We got jewels. So we could just take the jewels. Golden llama made of pure gold. Nice. So we could trade all of our teeth for that. I mean, they don't really want many of these other things. They got a lot of teeth, which we don't really want. So we'll trade them our 3 teeth for their jewels and their golden llama. That sounds like a good deal to me. There we go. I reached a deal with the villagers. All right, let's leave. We don't have any room in the party, right? We packed up the trek and headed out as new adventures awaited us. But we do have room in the party. So let's see if we can recruit. We returned to the village. A peculiar stone idol was positioned in front and center in the village. The villagers seemed very happy about our appearance and welcomed us with open arms. Let's recruit. I asked around to see if some locals were enterprising enough to join the trek. Soon I had assembled some volunteers. All right. Oh boy, we got Baramoshiju, the shaman. I like shaman, but he's sexist. A water buffalo. Nice. Or a donkey. Well, we've already got a donkey. We could have a pair of donkeys. A brace of donkeys. I mean, carrying capacity, right? Let's get a donkey. We got a plus donkey. That's good. The natives were so kind as to provide us with one of their donkeys. We called him Mr. Sanson. We felt comfortable in the midst of the overjoyed villagers. A girl placed some fruits by the idol. All right, let's leave. They're going to try to ask us to steal their idol, and I don't want to do that. So we shall leave before we steal their idol. So there we are. We got Mr. Sanson and Mr. Blake, a pair of donkeys. So now we got extra carrying capacity. That's what life is all about right there. We are so close to the boat. So close to the boat. I mean, we could go back, drop off our items. You know, because I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck out here having to, you know, mess with our inventory. That's one of the worst things about this game. So anyway, our vessel was still offshore and we were anchored. And where we anchored it. Let's try and read text again. I get in that habit where I just try to make up my own text as I read. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, being here almost felt like the safety of home. Good for us. All right, so let's drop off that. Drop off the donkey. Close. The captain greeted me as we approached our ship this morning. I paused to appreciate the beauty of our vessel. All right, back to the expedition. Now let's check out. So the little square there shows us where to dig. So it's next to a brown hill that's surrounded by 3 rows of forest and has a gray hill to its left. So we got to look out for that kind of formation. Brown hills and gray hills. I'm not seeing, like, these are the only brown hills we see right here. And I'm not seeing that formation. So, let's head down to this question mark and see what's up. Trader. We probably should have went to the trader first. We'll see what this guy's all about. Trading caravan had pitched up camp here. The colorfully dressed trader had a lot of valuable goods to offer, a collection of lost and found. All right, let's see what you got here. He hesitated before presenting us with a selection of his wares. We could not help but think that he had more valuables to sell. Oh, he's got more drums. A telescope. Extra map point chance, plus 30%. He's got that funky music in the background again. We don't really have anything to trade at the moment. That's really expensive. So, yeah, goodbye, Mr. Trader. That's... See you later. See you later. Alright, so we have now this question mark to go to. Let's take a look at that. Chop our way through the jungle with our machetes. And it's a cave. Alright. Let's explore the cave. Use up some of our torches. We located the cave. Its opening led into darkness of unknown depths. We required a torch in order to venture forth safely. Yes, of course. Don't these... I mean, this is like the 1900s. Don't these people have, like, you know, lanterns? A flashlight, perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, we lit the torch and descended into darkness. We were surprised to see that this was just the entrance to a subterranean route. So there's a little tunnel that we discovered. We only got one of our donkeys here. Where's our other donkey? I don't know. Alright, let's explore the tunnel. Oh, there's our other donkey. Our adventure endured and evaded a slew of potential cavernous calamities. I was relieved when we saw a beam of light shining from an exit. So that was not good. We got an alligator here. Crocodile, I guess just as bad. We've discovered some new areas though. Down south. Let's zoom the map out a little bit and see where we need to be going. So yeah, we do need to be going... Oh! We came out of the cave on the other freaking side of the world. Look at this. This is new. I did not expect that. Okay. So, if we need to get back, I guess that's how we're gonna do it. Yikes. Alright, we're on our own, boys and girls. Hopefully this place right here is a rest spot. So... No, it's another cave. It's another cave. Golden seal. That seems interesting. Or another cave. We're down to 22 health, or sanity. I'm gonna eat some food. Chocolate rations, gain our sanity back. So this is kind of, you know, having this many rations is kind of like having our own little rest spot. And it's really fortunate we had this here on this side of the map because, you know, having no village to rest at, having no ship to go to, we're gonna be in trouble if we don't find a place to rest. So we're gonna eat as many of the chocolates as we can, get back up to full health or close to it. 92 is pretty good. Now we can go exploring. Got a shrine, got a seal, got a cave. I guess since we're at the cave, we might as well explore it. But what I don't want to happen is I don't want to, like, end up in some other part of the universe again. But I'm going to try it anyway. So here we go. We located a cave. Its opening led into darkness of unknown depths. We required a torch to uncover the mysteries. Let's torch it up. We lit the torch, descended into darkness. When we arrived at a remarkable underground lake, the water seemed rich with algae, sustaining the growth of mushrooms with a vibrant hue. If we were to invest a little time, we would surely be able to collect a few samples. So there we go. We got these helpful mushrooms. Got all of our donkeys. We got everybody in place. So let's collect the mushrooms. The mushrooms are super helpful. It took a little while, but we managed to pick a few mushrooms. So there we go. We've got a purple mushroom. This particular mushroom smells strikingly sweet, tastes delicious, and all the problems seem to be gone for some moments. Blue mushroom, strange-looking mushroom. It is said to temporarily increase the viewing distance when consumed. Helpful. I've never seen the yellow mushrooms before. This particular mushroom is odorless and very rubbery to chew. It seems to have a revitalizing effect on muscles. Let's take all of those and let's eat one of these blue mushrooms. Our viewing distance is pretty big as it is. Let's see, what can we see? A little bit of everything. So let's head down here to this site, see what's up. Got this golden whatever. Explore. We approached a mysterious structure that seemed to be partially made of pure gold. We discovered a mechanism of sorts on one of the sides. With some effort, we would hopefully be able to trigger it. However, what would happen upon activation remained a mystery. Maybe this is where the Golden Temple is. I don't know, because they said the temple's buried underground, so maybe this is like a lift system to take us to the temple. I don't know, let's see. Oh, gosh. Oh, look at that beam of light. That is one bright light, says our Bedouin friend. Let's see. After many hours of research, we were adept enough to activate the unusual mechanism. All of a sudden, an enormous column of light emerged from the seal. Oh, there's the temple. I knew it. I knew it. So we now know exactly where the temple is. And it's not far away. Not far at all. This could be one of our easiest missions ever. So, see if we see the place on the map or not. Brown Hill surrounded on 3 sides. And this is kind of it, but not quite. Brown Hill, Brown Hill. Could be this hill. No, it couldn't be that hill. Don't see the hill, but anyway. Let's check out this temple. Examine the shrine. We stood before a temple comprised of huge stones. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. Here comes the John Carpenter music. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance to what led within. I could swear I heard the sound of rushing water beneath our feet. Okay, so when we steal the idols from this place, that's gonna explode into a huge lake. So anyway, before us laid some kind of ceremonial room. It was truly awe-inspiring sight. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. 3 items on the altar: a golden amulet worth 70 fame, a golden head worth 50 fame, and a moonstone, a mysteriously engraved stone made out of an unknown material. Value of 20. Alright. We got 3 spots available. Take it all. What a glorious day the treasure was to be mine. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water burst through the ground and began to flood the surrounding area. We had to run like our lives depended on it or drowned in the grand lake forming around us. Time to move on. Yes. How droll. Let's go. Let's go down here fast as we can. Here comes the water rushing up behind us. New area discovered. What's this? I don't think we got time for all that, if I'm honest with you. We just gotta go to the temple. Get out of here before we get flooded. Let's explore the temple. Our final destination taunted us with its golden glory, the sweet smell of achievement. I am a stranger in a strange land. Cool golden temple. Everybody's happy. Donkeys present and accounted for. Let's enter the pyramid. After all this hardship, great joy overcame me. I knew that my name, Isabella Bird, would be respected within the community of intrepid adventurers. To history! Success. The Golden Pyramid. 210 points. New World bonus, 50 points. Speed bonus, we came in first for 200. New Fame, 1630. Alright, looking good. Let's finish the expedition and see what's up. Extraordinary. This is wonderful. Yeah. Alright, choose a perk. Gun Expert. Additional damage when using a gun, +2. That's cool. We do have a gun. Ruffian receives an additional attack dice. That's fun. Bullet Hoarder. No idea how, but the character with this perk finds a bullet somewhere every couple of days. Bullets are cool, but that's more stuff to carry. Extra attack dice is fine. But I think since we already have the gun, might as well just get +2 damage with that sucker. So there we go. Richard Francis Burton is still killing it with 1,847 points. Here we go, leaping back into second place. 1629, 1630, so still over 200 points away. So here we are. We have the golden amulet and exquisite decorative jewelry with large, chrysocolla turquoise. Interesting, but it's worth 70 fame, only 40 funds, so we'll gift that to the museum. Boom. Brings us closer. Golden head, a small statue of a native head made of pure gold. 50 fame, 40 funds. We'll give that. Boom. The jewels, collected rare and valuable jewels. Only worth 5 fame, but worth 30 funds, so we'll sell those at auction. Get some funds. And then the golden llama. A miniature of a llama made of pure gold, 50 fame. That will get us to 1,800 points and only 47 away from Sir Francis Richard Francis Burton. So there we go, just a smidge behind. We've left the competition in the dust. Alistair Crowley, I believe, is no more. He's only got 980. He is not a good explorer at all. So there we go. We've finished another expedition in record time. So we shall quit the game and end our little adventure here today. We've got 2 more adventures to go. So until next time, which will be in a couple of days. Anyway, hopefully, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.